Okay, so this is Restricted Masters Heat 2. And you can just see ahead of me is Ian Branson. He's got the Ringwood Karts logo of his store. So Ian's been racing for a long time. He's won a lot of championships, so he's very quick. And we've got this huge light in front of us coming out of that corner. So here's the start. Just trying to stay as close as I can to Ian. And on the right hand side you can see Dan's there, and I just want to think, can I get ahead of Dan? No, I couldn't that time because I went over the curb a little bit and Dan's into second. So now I'm just thinking, okay, I've got to try and stay with him because Dan's actually picked up a lot of pace. He's much faster this weekend, I think, than he was the previous weekend. So I'm not sure if we're going to be actually able to pass him here. And this light from the sun is going to be really difficult as well because we're now no longer in daylight savings, so it's a bad light. Oh, and this is somebody from the open class, which is actually running at the same time as us, but up ahead. And he's obviously had a spin, so Ian's passed him, but the open class is going to be much faster, so he should be able to overtake Ian again. And there you go. So he's back in his race, and we're back in our race. Went a little bit wide there, trying to keep up with Dan. I feel I'm losing a lot through there. I really think I need to push that a little bit harder. Yeah, trying to keep it as tidy as possible in that section. Keeping up with him, not too bad at this point. See how I go into this corner. Yeah, not too bad. I think I entered a little bit fast and probably didn't get the exit as I wanted to. And you can see Ian's getting away a little bit. And this light is so difficult. And I couldn't really see where I was going here. And you can just see Dan's really getting away from me out of that corner. I was probably a little bit too tentative, but I thought I don't want to risk going off because it's flat out. Very dangerous place to go off. And again, I think I'm not pushing enough there. I need to keep that pressure up as much as I can. And it's a little bit difficult for us to stay with Ian Branson, I think, because he's been karting for a long time, very quick. Just want to see if I can stay with Dan here, but Dan's getting away actually. I think I've been a little bit not smooth the last couple of corners, and you can see David Wood is like right behind me here, so we'll see what happens. Really not even able to stay full throttle through there, so David's getting a run, but whoops, looks like he's lost it. I think he got a little bit close and wasn't sure if he should try and pass me or not, and he spun it, sadly for him. Because I remember I looked behind me at one point and I'm thinking, I can't see where David is, so didn't know what had happened. And Dan's driving really well here because I'm all over the place and I'm trying to catch him, but not able to at the moment. If I can just settle down a little bit, I might be able to catch him. And I'm actually running a 1280 at this point, or maybe I am still running the 1282. At some point I should change it, and I feel like it's a lot better. Oh, that's right, and Dan's actually had a problem, poor guy. His engine's blown up. So that's gifted me the second place, which I can be very fortunate for. And then I'm just thinking, oh man, where's Ian? Ian's miles away. No one behind and no one in front. So it's a bit of a lonely race, but with that sun in the way, it's actually good to have a little bit of space and I can just focus on trying to improve my lap times. That first corner is very good, but this one, not too bad actually. I didn't pull off there for once. Yeah, I think I just need to get on the throttle earlier in that corner. And I'm sliding a lot there. tucking it in nice into that apex though. I really like that one. And then really just trying to keep on the power and smooth as possible, coming up the hill in the middle. I think I'm reasonably competitive through this sections here, but without being able to see Ian in front of me, it's going to be difficult to see how much faster or slower I'm going. And you can see David's actually behind me again, so he must have done a half spin. Whoa, and I nearly lost it there. That was a little bit better through that corner, I think. There's so many parts on this circuit where you can improve and keep pushing the kart, which is really good. Unlike Todd Road, which I think is quite a boring circuit. Just power off the power, power off the power. But this circuit has got so many sections where you need to be kind of like half speed or really gradual with what you're doing with the throttle and the steering. So it's a lot more interesting. Oh man, that was really sliding. And you can see, like, David's catching me now because that's not the way you want to go through that corner. This midsection is really, really fun. Oh, that was a nice section. David's still catching me though. I can see him inching up. Fortunately in the race I couldn't see this. And I think that's the last lap. So there we go. Managed to survive in second place, fortunately because of Daniel having an issue.